In 1872, a ship was discovered drifting in the Atlantic Ocean with fresh food on the table, crew belongings untouched, and absolutely zero signs of struggle, yet all 10 people on board had vanished without a trace. Leave before number 1 and you'll miss the most insane entry on this list, a mystery so bizarre that even modern science can't explain what happened. Today we're counting down the greatest unsolved mysteries that have baffled humanity for decades, even centuries. Let's count down from number 10. Number 10, the Voynich manuscript. This 240-page illustrated codex, carbon dated to the 1400s, is written entirely in an unknown language or code that has stumped the world's best cryptographers for over a century. The manuscript contains bizarre drawings of unidentifiable plants, astronomical diagrams, and naked figures in strange plumbing-like tubes. Despite analysis by NSA codebreakers and World War II cipher experts, not a single word has been definitively translated. Speaking of things that vanished into thin air, our next mystery involves an entire colony that disappeared. Number 9, the lost colony of Roanoke. In 1590, English colonists returned to Roanoke Island to find all 115 settlers gone, with only the word Croatoan carved into a wooden post. No bodies, no signs of struggle, and no trace of where an entire community went. The mystery deepens because personal belongings, including heavy cannons, were left behind, suggesting they didn't flee in panic. But if you think a missing colony is strange, wait until you hear about the case where an entire crew abandoned a perfectly functional ship. Number 8, the Mary Celeste. This merchant ship was found in 1872 sailing itself near the Azores with over 6 months of food and water, valuable cargo intact, but all 10 people aboard mysteriously gone. The lifeboat was missing, yet the ship was completely seaworthy and there was no reason to abandon it. Captain Benjamin Briggs' half-eaten breakfast was still on the table, and his pipe was still sitting on his desk. Our next mystery takes us from the sea to the sky, where an entire squadron disappeared. Number 7, the disappearance of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers with 14 experienced aviators vanished over the Bermuda Triangle during a routine training mission. Radio transmissions revealed the compasses were malfunctioning, with pilots reporting everything looked strange, even the ocean. A rescue plane with 13 crew members sent to find them also disappeared that same day, bringing the total to 27 people lost. Despite the largest air and sea search in naval history at that time, not a single piece of wreckage was ever found. While planes vanish, our next entry involves something far more ancient and massive. Number 6, the construction of the Egyptian pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza contains approximately 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons, and was built with such precision that a credit card can't fit between the stones. Ancient Egyptians accomplished this around 2560 BCE without wheels, pulleys, or iron tools, technologies we consider essential today. The pyramid sides are aligned to true north with only a 3/60ths of a degree error, something difficult to achieve even with modern instruments. From ancient constructions to modern disappearances, our next case baffled an entire nation. Number 5, the Zodiac Killer. Between 1968 and 1969, this serial killer murdered at least 5 people in Northern California and taunted police with cryptic letters containing ciphers. He sent 4 coded messages to newspapers, and while one was solved in 1969 and another in 2020, they revealed no useful information about his identity. Despite over 2,500 suspects investigated and DNA evidence collected, the killer was never caught and officially remains at large. The case received over 10,000 tips, yet this mystery remains ice-cold decades later. But coded messages are nothing compared to what happened at our next location. Number 4, the Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 experienced Russian hikers died under bizarre circumstances in the Ural Mountains, with their tent slashed open from the inside as they fled into negative 30-degree weather. Investigators found some victims with massive internal injuries comparable to a car crash, yet with no external wounds or broken bones. 3 had missing eyes, 1 was missing her tongue, and some clothing showed traces of radiation. Soviet investigators closed the case stating only a compelling natural force caused their deaths, providing zero actual explanation. Speaking of unexplained phenomena, our next mystery defies the laws of physics. Number 3, the Taos hum. Since the early 1990s, approximately 2% of residents in Taos, New Mexico report hearing a persistent low-frequency humming sound that no scientific instrument has ever detected. Hearers describe it as a diesel engine idling in the distance, causing headaches, insomnia, and severe distress in some individuals. Scientists from institutions including Los Alamos National Laboratory investigated but found absolutely nothing, no acoustic source, no electromagnetic frequency, nothing. The hum continues to this day, driving some residents to abandon their homes entirely. From mysterious sounds to mysterious movements, our number 2 entry involves something that shouldn't be able to move at all. Number 2, the Sailing Stones of Death Valley. These rocks, some weighing up to 700 pounds, move across the desert floor completely on their own, leaving trails hundreds of feet long in the cracked mud. For decades, no one had ever witnessed the stones actually moving despite trails appearing overnight. In 2014, researchers finally captured the phenomenon. Thin ice sheets form overnight, and wind pushes the ice, which moves the rocks, but this only happens under perfect conditions once every few years. Yet some trails show rocks making sharp turns and moving in opposite directions simultaneously, which the ice theory still can't fully explain. But all of these pale in comparison to what's coming at number 1. And finally, number 1, the WOW signal. On August 15, 1977, a radio telescope at Ohio State University detected a powerful 72-second radio signal from deep space that was so remarkable the astronomer on duty wrote "Wow" on the printout. The signal was exactly at the 1420 MHz frequency, which is the natural emission of hydrogen and banned from terrestrial transmission, suggesting an intelligent extraterrestrial source. It was 30 times stronger than background noise and came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, nearly 120 light-years away. Despite hundreds of subsequent scans of that same region with more powerful telescopes, the signal has never repeated, leaving us with evidence of potential alien contact that we can never verify. Remember that jaw-dropping fact from the intro about the Mary Celeste? That mystery launched countless theories, but the WOW signal represents something far more profound, possible proof we're not alone, detected once and never again. Which of these unsolved mysteries freaked you out the most? Drop your answer in the comments and let me know if I missed any mind-blowing mysteries that deserve to be on this list. Smash that like button and subscribe for a brand new top 10 every single day.